Hey learner, this is Nilesh Porate. So welcome back again. So we have done some things here in this admin related meetings and the organization some of the HTML code. So it's time for us to make the something happen, and we have a table called the categories in the database. So when we click on this link, we want to go to the page, that is this category, and we want something to come and display here. So we are going to building the forms that we need. So go ahead and going to the bracket editor. So right click on admin folder and create a new file. So file name is that the categories.php, and copy paste all the code of this index.php, control A, to this categories.php file, control V, save. So we have a database in the include directory, not in a admin include directory. See here, this db.php file are included in this user panel, not in this admin panel. So this user panel include folder db.php file we include in this category section. So if you want to create the new files, so this include line is added for the every file. So we ignore this repetition and add the only one time this connection in the header file. So here we open the admin header.php file. So there is no need to include this file for every time or the every page. So that's why here we include this file in this header tag. So this is the PHP includes. So your file name is that the db.php. So here we include this file only once, and this folder is the parent directory. So that's why here we use a double dot oblique includes, then your file name is that the db.php. Okay, so by using the include was function, we cannot include db.php file for the more than one time. So by using this double dot oblique, so they are going to this parent directory, means that the outside directory. Okay, because we are in the admin folder, so there is a need to going to the parent directory, then going to the include directory, then db.php file. So after this include the file in the header.php, so we build a one form. So going to again categories.php file, this one. So here we create a one form. So see here, so this is the welcome to admin message. This message is in header 1. So after this header 1, we create a new div tag, and in this tag we define a one class. So my class name is that the column access6. So this class is a bootstrap CSS file which make the 6 column space. So here we define a one form action. So here we make the action as a null. On later we define some file name, then create another div dot form group. So see here, after that here we declare one label for cat title, and your label name is that the add category. Then here input type equal to text, then define a one class again form control, and the name of this text field is that the cat title. So here we close this div tag. Then there is a one more form group. So here we copy this div tag here for the button, and here we give the input type equal to, this is the submit button. Then here we define a one class equal to btn. So this is the btn primary button. Name of this button is that the submit, and the value is that the label name of this button is that the add category. So this is the div tag. Here we close this form. Okay, so save these changes. See here. Okay, fine, perfect. This is the add category text box and this is a add category button. Okay, now this button not performing any action because we just designed this form. Then on this right side we display the table content. So first we create one dummy table. So see here, after this closing this form, this div tag, here we create the another div. So this div is again a class of the column XS6. So this is the bootstrap class. Okay, and here we define one table. Inside this table we create one table header, then we create one row, and in that row there are two columns, th into 2, and here we press the tab button. Okay, so this is a format. So here we declare the table header is that your ID and the table category title. Then after this table head we create the T body. This is your table body, and first we create one dummy row, for example 101, and there is another TD, for example just ABC. We create another row, copy paste 102 and PQR. Okay, so just first we cover all the design sections related to this table. So that's why here we add some dummy entries. So save changes, Control S. See here on this right panel we create one table. Now we add some design styles to make a better. So again going to this bracket editor, add some styles to this table. So here table. So here we add the class is equal to table. So save these changes. See here. Now this table is a better from the previous one. Again we add some more classes here. Table, we give the border, table border. Save. Okay, now tables have border. Then one more CSS class, that is the table over. So see here what is the effect of this table over. So see here I can save these changes. Now if you move the cursor on this table, then see here these are some effects. So this row is lightly highlighted. If you move the pointer on the table, so this is the effect of this table over. Now my table is look like a better. Now it's time for us to redisplay some data here by using the database table. So going to this bracket editor, so this tr table data, so here we add this content are statically. So we convert this data into dynamically and load all these data from your database. So after this T body, here we add the one PHP script. Here. Okay. So first we add the one query. So your query is that select star from categories. Then your result is equal to, we execute this query. So MySQLi underscore query, here we pass the connection as well as the query. So by using this function we execute this query and pass this result to this one loop and get the record row by row. So MySQL underscore fetch underscore associate, and here we pass the result. Okay, so now here we open this loop. So see, okay, here we open this while loop. Now here we get the category ID. So row, column name is that the cat underscore id. Same here, we get the category title. This is your the category title. Okay, so database column values are stored in these two variable by using the selected row, and add these two values in your the table row data. So here we copy this tr in this while loop and add the echo. So here using the double quote, here we start one table row, then next echo, this is the second echo, then third echo and the fourth echo. Close this tag. Now instead of this 101, we use the variable name cat id. Sorry, here dollar. Then here dollar cat underscore title. Here we close this while loop. Then here we remove this all this static data. So select and delete. Save. So going to this category, see there is one error, that is MySQL query expect one parameter, MySQLi null, fetch associate. So here we save all these file changes. So first we db.php control S, then this is the admin header. Here we include this db file from the parent directory include. So save changes control S, then index.php control S, and finally this is the categories.php control S. So save here. Here we include this header file. Okay, and by using the header file we include the database connection file. Okay, so here we use this query select star from category, then MySQLi query. Okay, so here save by using this while loop, MySQLi fetch associate, get the column name, and by using the trtd we print this data column wise. So save, control S, see here. So see here, these data are loaded here dynamically. Bootstrap, JavaScript, CMS project, PHP application. Now in this video we are just design this add category form and display here all this data on right panel. So in next video we will see that how to add category into database table and it is reflected to this table, and we also see in update and the delete categories. So till if you have any queries, then comment on our query in comment box. Like and subscribe the channel. See you on next video. Thank you.